going on YouTube? It's Matty with FusaroFitness, and I'm going to do a video today talking about the function of the biceps and some exercises you can include in your routine. I did a video last week talking about traps and how to properly shrug. Got a very good response. People were asking me to do this on other muscles, so I figured it would be a great opportunity. Anyway, let's talk about the biceps. First, I really want to talk about the function of the biceps before I talk about any exercises to give you an idea of what their purpose is. A lot of us know that the biceps are responsible for flexion. Flexion at the elbow, bringing your hand to your shoulder. We understand this movement, but what a lot of people don't know is the biceps are responsible for supination. So we're going to talk about what supination is. With your palm facing down, that is called pronated. When you are in a neutral position like this, it's neutral, and then when your palm is facing up, that is supination. Your bicep is responsible for that movement, supinating your arm. So you want to incorporate that into your training. Now, a lot of people think that if you're doing compound movements, you don't need to do bicep training directly, such as a heavy barbell row or a chin up because you're hitting your biceps. But if you think about it, a bent over barbell row, your back is the primary mover. So when you're rowing like this, your back should be getting the majority of the stimulation. Yes, your biceps will be hit, but not sufficient enough if you're looking for them to grow like other muscles. The same goes for your abs. People think that if you do heavy deadlifts and heavy squats, there is no need to do any direct ab work. I tend to disagree. I think isolating a muscle will be beneficial. So now that we understand what the biceps do, let's quickly talk about the muscles in the bicep. You have your biceps brachii, which we're all familiar with, which is just your bicep. What a lot of people don't understand are the other muscles associated, such as your brachialis, which is when you're in a hammer curl position, people refer to it as the outer head of your bicep. And then you also have the Brachioradialis, which is your upper part of your forearm right here. Now, people think that when they do a hammer curl, again, you're in a neutral position, curling up like this, that it's working the outer head of your bicep. Yes, your brachialis will be stimulated, but the majority will be placed on the upper part of your forearm, the brachioradialis. So you can incorporate that into your training as well. Now that we understand the muscles of the bicep, let's talk about a few effective exercises. Again, we're familiar with the barbell curl, the basic up and down flexion motion, but with this movement, your hand is already supinated or palms facing up. So your bicep is not working to do that. It's already in that position. So right now you're just working on the flexion portion of it, or the bicep right here. So that you'll get from a barbell curl or a straight bar curl or even an easy curl bar, just going like this. I'm just doing a demonstration with an easy curl bar, but the execution would be the same if this was a straight barbell. As you can see, elbows are to your sides. You raise the bar until your forearms are just about vertical. Lower the weight and do the same thing using a grip around shoulder width or a little bit wider if that's more comfortable for you. As you can see, the shoulders and the elbows are coming forward, taking over the movement and taking away from the bicep stimulation. People will often perform cheat curls using momentum to get the weight up, putting unnecessary stress on the lower back, usually a sign that the weight is just too heavy. Cheat curls can be beneficial when performed correctly, using a bit of momentum to get the weight up, but still making sure you control the negative portion of the movement. This also works well if you have a lifting partner who can help you get the weight up and then you just control the negative. This is a variation of the dumbbell curl that I learned from 3D Muscle Journey. Notice you start with your hand choked up on the dumbbell in a hammer or neutral position, and as you curl the dumbbell up, you twist into a palms up position. By having the dumbbell off-center in your hand, it will put more tension against the supination and make the bicep work harder. I recommend trying this out, but you will probably have to decrease the amount of weight that you are used to doing. Next up is the hammer curl. The execution of the movement is the same as a regular curl except the positioning of your hand. You are not supinating, and the primary muscle being targeted here is your brachioradialis, or the upper and outer part of your forearm. These next two exercises I'm grouping together, the preacher curl and the concentration curl.
This is a great exercise to completely isolate the biceps. I'm demonstrating here with an easy curl bar. You can do this with a straight bar, a dumbbell, a plate-loaded hammer strength machine, or even a cable pulley. This movement is going to work the long head or the lateral head of your bicep and will make sure that you maintain good form throughout the movement with no momentum. As I stated earlier, this exercise can also be done one arm at a time, and if you choose to, you can use a dumbbell or a machine. This will just let you work each arm individually, and you also have the ability to do preacher curls in the hammer position as well, as I will demonstrate here. If your gym doesn't have a preacher bench available, you can also do a variation known as the concentration curl. You could sit in a bench or a chair, placing your upper arm on your inner thigh, leaning into your leg to raise the dumbbell.
Alright, so we're back. I hope that demonstration helped you guys out. Again, biceps are like any other muscle. Just train them sensibly. You could do 3 to 4 reps per exercise, anywhere in the 8 to 12 rep range. You can go lower. There's no reason to do 20 reps with light weight. That is not going to tone your muscle or give it a special shape. As far as the peak of your bicep goes, how high it peaks or where it starts, that is all going to be genetic. It's your muscle bellies, it's the muscle tie-ins. Some people have a long bicep where it ties in over here. Some people have a very short bicep where it starts here and it looks more round. You can't change that. That is genetics. Work your bicep with progressive tension overload. Increase the weight and you will see size added onto your bicep. There's nothing magical about it. So that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions or suggestions of muscles you guys want to see worked in the next video, leave a comment down below and I'll get around to that when I have a chance. Again, I hope this helped, and if it did, please give the video a like rating or a thumbs up. That helps my channel grow and I really appreciate it. So thanks for the support, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.